So, have you ever been moved by a message or an event, and like you felt so moved by the event or the message that you felt like you had to make a commitment or to make a change or grow, and then like you felt like you this is a big moment and you want to kind of mark it, make it, put it in ink, and then put a seal on it because this is just a big moment and you know this feeling can fade, and so you want to do something about it before it does. And then you get the desire to actually like mark it. So it's like, how many times have you made promises to God, like, oh God, I promise this time will be the last time, whatever, and then it's not the last time. I know for me it was repetitive. Oh my gosh, I made promises that I did not keep to God. And I got to the point where I was so tired and I was just like, God, honestly, I want to change, but I don't know how. So please help me. First, start off with taking out the desire because I desire it. And so because I desire it, I will continue to. And I think that's really where he, like, I was like, God, if you don't help me, I just won't be helped. And I think I got to that point of desperation where I just desperately needed help because the thing was so bad that I needed help from. I needed him to help me with it. And so I don't know if that's like, if that's where you guys found yourself. That's where Nehemiah and the Israelites found themselves in this chapter 10. So in chapter 8, it was the conviction of their sins, right? And Holy Spirit does that. Then chapter 9 was the confession of their sins. And then chapter 10 was the commitment of their sins. I know that's a lot of C's, but that's usually the pattern. There was a pattern there. And so I believe Holy Spirit convicts us, right, first, and then we get to confessing because he brings it to our, our awareness. And then we get to bring it to him so that, because he's the only one who truly can help. I just told you guys how it was so hard for me. I was struggling to stop and I just could not stop. I got to the point where I was trying so hard to stop that I started to get discouraged and condemnation did come. And I started to feel like it was like, oh, like you really trying, like give up. You're not going to make it. Just stop. Just stop what you're doing. Just stop. Like, give up because you're not going to do it. And you're going to talk about it and then you're going to do it again. And it was just like to the point of like discouragement. Heavy discouragement. It was just like, honestly, God, okay. I need your help because I'm not going to stop in my own strength. I want to, but I don't know how. So I'm going to repeat it again. I don't want to sound like a liar because that's exactly what I was sounding like to God. A liar. And so they recognized the law of God was good and they wanted to bind themselves to it and put it in writing. That's where I got to in my journey. I was like, God, I want to stop. This has to stop today, please. Please don't take my life because this is not it. And so, the Jews were renewing the covenant.